Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Today we will discuss a very important topic that touches many hearts. The signs that Allah has forgiven your zina. The weight of sin can be heavy, a burden that darkens our days and steals the peace from our nights. But know this, my dear brothers and sisters, Allah is our Rahman, the most merciful, and our Rahim, the most compassionate. His mercy is boundless, an ocean that can wash away even the darkest of sins. He is closer to us than our own jugular vein, always ready to forgive those who turn to him with sincere repentance. When we stumble and fall into sin, it is easy to be consumed by guilt and despair. Shaitan, our enemy, whispers doubts, making us question Allah's mercy. But remember, my dear brothers and sisters, Allah's mercy is greater than any sin. If your heart trembles with remorse, if tears flow freely in acknowledgement of your transgression, know that this is a sign, a beautiful sign that Allah is drawing you closer to him. True repentance is not merely uttering words, but a complete transformation of the heart. It is a turning away from the sin, a deep regret that burns within, a firm resolve to never return to that path again. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Regret is repentance." Ibn Majah. This regret, this remorse, is the seed of tawbah, repentance, planted in the fertile ground of a heart seeking Allah's forgiveness. And just as a seed needs nourishment to grow, our repentance needs the water of sincerity and the sunlight of good deeds to flourish. When you make sincere tawbah, you are knocking at the door of Allah's mercy, and He, the most merciful, opens His arms wide to welcome you back. He not only forgives, but He erases the sin as if it never happened. As the darkness of sin begins to lift, you may notice a change within yourself. The desires that once pulled you towards transgression weaken, replaced by a longing for something purer, something higher. This, dear brothers and sisters, is another sign, a powerful sign that Allah has accepted your repentance and is guiding you back to His light. You find yourself drawn to acts of worship that once felt burdensome. The words of the Quran, once distant, now resonate deep within your soul, offering comfort and guidance. You are more conscious of your actions, striving to please Allah in all that you do. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Verily, the good deeds remove the evil deeds." Tirmidhi. This change in behavior, this turning away from sin and towards righteousness, is not a burden, but a liberation. It is the shedding of a heavy cloak, freeing you to soar to greater heights of spirituality. It is the blossoming of a garden within your heart, where the seeds of faith, watered by repentance and nurtured by good deeds, begin to sprout and grow. Remember, my dear brothers and sisters, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. If you feel a genuine desire to change, to leave behind the darkness of sin and step into the light of righteousness, know that Allah is with you every step of the way. He will guide you, strengthen you, and make the path easier for you. The journey from sin to forgiveness is not always easy. There may be moments of doubt, whispers of the past that threaten to drag you back into despair. But if you find that a profound sense of peace has settled upon your heart, a tranquility that cannot be explained by worldly means, then know, dear brothers and sisters, that this is a sign, a most beautiful sign that you have been enveloped in Allah's infinite mercy. This peace is not the absence of storms, but the calmness in the heart of the storm. It is a serenity that washes over you, a sweetness that permeates your being, a lightness that lifts the weight of your burdens. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Indeed, amazing is the affair of the believer. There is good for him in everything. If he is granted ease, then he is grateful, and this is good for him. And if he is afflicted with a hardship, he endures it patiently, and this is good for him." Muslim. This inner peace is a gift from Allah, a testament to His boundless love and forgiveness. It is a reminder that you are not alone, that He is always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and showering you with His mercy. My dear brothers and sisters, the path to Allah is always open. His mercy is a vast ocean, always ready to embrace those who seek it with sincere hearts. Remember, Allah is the most merciful and the most forgiving. Never lose hope in His mercy. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Jazakallah khair.